Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day down there. Hey, Cher. Hey, Terry. Hey, Miss Key. Hey, Wellness. Hey, Figure Mama. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing okay. Been suffering with some allergies and body aches, but I'm making it. I'm here. You know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is also Domestic Violence Awareness. October has a lot of awareness in this month, so I'll be touching on different things. They got dyslexia, breast cancer, domestic violence. Could y'all put some purple hearts in the chat? The purple hearts stand for the victims of someone that's dealing with domestic violence. I will share a few things about it, and I will also open my panel if anybody want to tell their input about it. I'll be on probably about an hour, 2 hours, so I'll depend on if anybody want to come up and chat. Because I does have to go to my grandson. I be able to see my grandson play his first football game today. I'm gonna be on grandma duty, so I'll be in the chat in there, out there cheering. But other than that, I'm doing great. God is so good. I woke up Monday morning feeling very my throat was scratchy, sneezing. And I went to the doctor yesterday, got my eyes checked. They was just kept on running water, and the doctor told me it was allergies. You know, I deal with chronic pain, so I does have pain anyway with joint problem. But other than that, shout out to those Georgia troopers. I call them Mars over here, Georgia trooper. I just name y'all that because we be over here working hard. We've been out here during these challenges. So I did see Tammy comment. She said she won't be able to continue the challenge. And I understand if you got personal things going on, make sure you take care of that. YouTube will be here. So Tammy left for hey Temple, good to see you. Temple. She left a message saying that she won't be able to continue the challenge. So today we're on day 4. We're watching Rochelle. We started our challenge 3 weeks ago because I did get my 1K, but I still had needed 900 more. As of today, I need 21 more watch hours. Wow. I've been working hard, and shout out to y'all and God, because without y'all, it would not be possible. I'm going to continue to keep pushing forward on my channel. I'm going to continue to help everyone that is connected to me in my channel. I will continue to keep watching y'all, sharing y'all, doing what y'all need to get where y'all need to get, because that's just how I am. That's how I will continue to do. I looked at my numbers this morning. I was like, wow, 21 more watch hours. I've been doing late nights, and shout out to the ones that not in the challenge that still watch my playlist, that still share me out. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. As far as the one concerning the gifts that I was giving away, I had to delay in my mail and my designs, but you should be getting your gifts pretty soon. The brownies, they should be out. Everything is delayed because of the mailing and things like that, but y'all will get y'all gifts and everything that y'all supposed to be getting. Other than that, I'm gonna get into my segment. Y'all know how we do over here. Welcome everybody in. I want to put some purple heart. I do have on my purple shirt today because purple does represent domestic violence. And I also be sharing breast cancer awareness, so I will be wearing some pink. And I don't know if y'all seen my video yesterday. Miss April is going to be a special guest on here. I made her a shirt. I'm giving her a gift. That gift is from me because I feel like people deserve their flowers while they're here. So she will receive a shirt. She's a 2-time breast cancer survivor. So shout out to Miss April Showers. I'm sure everybody knows who she is because she always helping everybody. So can y'all put some bows in the chat for Miss April? So she will come over here when we schedule the live. She will be coming over telling her testimony, and she'll just enlighten everybody about what she had went through during her time. Good to see you, Miss Key. I know you've been on the weather with this sinus, girl. This sinus and stuff is terrible. It's terrible, y'all. I woke up feeling so bad, and I'm still sniffing, coughing, and going on. But I know it's with the change of the weather. Yes, Miss April's a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and we will schedule a live. It'll be, she said, when she get her shirt should be coming pretty soon. And that's what we're gonna do. And I would like to have some more guests on if they are breast cancer survivors to come on and share their testimonies. Can't find the rose. Okay, Buddha. Well, just put some hearts or some roses in there. That'll be fine. But I'm gonna open the panel. I'm gonna drop my link after I do a little commentary, just reading about what is domestic violence. We all know what domestic violence is. And, you know, either we accept it or we walk away. And, you know, a lot of people, I'm not saying they can't walk away, but some people are like, they got that stability, you know, they depend on their spouses, and some people are independent on their own. And it ain't just a woman thing. Men get violated too. Men get treated bad too. So we're not just going to say women get treated bad. Men also. So I'm just going to read some things about domestic violence. Like I said, I've been married 31 years. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that I have experienced in a domestic violence, but we don't agree on everything. And that's in a relationship. That's in a marriage. You don't agree on everything. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have your opinion about things, and they're going to have their opinions. But when it comes down to hitting and being violating me or me violating him, I won't do that. And 9 times out of 10, if you got small children in your home, it will affect your children. So you have to be mindful for the things that you put out there in the air. You have to be mindful for the things that you does in your home, because those children pick up on those things and it'll affect them mentally. Over here, I do a lot of awareness. I try to share things that's going on out in the world today, whether it's my own journey or someone come up and share theirs. But other than that, I'm not a doctor. I'm a YouTube creator. The things that I put out is for educational, entertainment purposes only. And I always tell everybody, whatever I say, it's not always, I'm not saying that it's not truthful, but if anything that I'm talking about that you can come on and we can enlighten on what I'm talking about, that'll be a good thing, because I would not put out nothing I don't know. That's just the purpose I call awareness. We're learning about these things. So getting into my commentary, y'all make sure y'all connect down there. You know how we do over here. You're seeing about a new coming in, welcome them, because I'll be reading a couple of things. Like I said, Tammy, I understand. You know, she was one of the ones in the challenge. I always tell everybody over here, take care of you first. YouTube gonna be here. So share. Tammy, I'm praying that everything work out good for you. I know you said some family things you got going on, but take care of that. And people still watching. I want everybody, like I told everybody the other day, yes, we got a challenge to make sure we watch people names on the list. Just watch anyway. A lot of people that come to my chat, like Fugal Mama, other people, they're not in the challenge, but they does put out good work. They does put out good content. And they are mods on my channel, so make sure everybody just support everybody. We might not can make it to everybody live or everybody video, and that's what we call replay, everybody. Just show that support, because we all out here. Like I be saying, it's hard out here for a YouTube. You know the song said, hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a YouTube. Because I know. Because after I got that 1K, I'm thinking, well, I'm okay now. No, you still have to get those watch hours. When I got that 1K 2 weeks ago, I was at 900. I needed 900 watch hours. By people working together, sharing and watching and streaming all night, and I'm starting to get to see the light. But I know it's still more steps I got to do to get monetized. I'm learning. Miss Key and others are telling me what other step I have to go to after I does get that 4,000. So as this morning, 21 more watch hours. So I don't know if I'm doing night stream tonight, but I have been doing some night stream, been falling asleep because I'm trying to get to that finish line. I'm almost there, everybody. So everybody that's out here just Georgia is trooping with me. Let's keep on trucking. Let's keep on trooping, everybody. Let's keep on trooping. Eventually, our day and our day is going to be there. You are a survivor. Do you want to come up and share your story? No, I don't want to get in your personal business, but if you can, I'm going to drop my link. I'm just going to read over a couple of things right quick. What I do over here when I invite people to my panel, I don't never want you to think I'm trying to get in your personal business, but that's not what I do. What I do, I like to hear from you so you can help someone else. And that's what I call awareness. That's what I call wellness, because there's somebody out there can't come forward, but they might run across my live and say, look, that's a brave lady that's went up there and told her testimony. Because I call them testimonies. I don't call them stories. I call them testimony, because if you have been through something and God has been with you all the way, it ain't nothing but a testimony. And why not shout out to God and give him all the glory? I shared thyroid cancer all month, but my testimony will always be with me because I have a scar to remind me daily how good God is. So don't never feel, Georgia girl, trying to get in your personal business, because that one thing I don't do. When you come up here, I always say, are you comfortable talking about what you're talking about? Never be ashamed. I have to tell myself, never be ashamed of your story, because you might just help someone out along the way. So I'm going to get into a little talking right quick. Y'all can mingle down that one side, get into my commentary, then I'll drop the link if anybody have any kind of input that they want to share on domestic violence, because it's reality, everybody. We see it every single day. Verbal abuse, domestic abuse. We see it every single day. It be in the household. People don't realize, they always say words don't hurt. Yes, they does. Some words do hurt. Some words do hurt. They say sticks and stone might break my bones, but words will never hurt. They will. They will. And over here, I'm not going to put nobody down. I'm not going to judge no one. If I can't lift you up, I won't tear you down. And we're going to keep on pushing. Those are two of the mottos. And with God, all things are possible. That is one thing I live by every single day of my life. That I know God will not leave nor forsake me. So those are the things I have in my mindset. Anything else, I don't worry about. I don't worry about what Sue did on their channel. I don't worry about what Jack did last night. I'm not here. I'm not gossiping. If you can't get nothing over here to lift you up or collaborate with me on what we're talking about, this is not the channel for you. I don't do the drama, but I'm going to tell you, I will defend myself. So, getting into what I'm talking, y'all can hit the like button, share and subscribe if you want to. And if you want to check out my website, I does have 15% off on all merch. I have fall merch. I have awareness merch also. So everything will be 15% off until Sunday. I'm a YouTube creator / business owner. So I'm out here trying to make it, y'all, just like the next person. That's it. But today I just want to share some things about domestic violence. And it's going on in the world today. I'm not even looking at the chat. So, hey, Six Bowls, good to see everybody. Six Bowl, your shirt is coming. I was telling everybody it was delayed in my shop with the designs. But Y'all will be getting y'all gifts. I got your size. I already got it, everything just ready to be shipped. So that's really basically the hold up, the delay of the mailing and the designs. But y'all will get y'all gift. Hey, Hail Mary. Hey, everybody in the chat. Can we see some purple hearts in the chat? If anybody got any purple hearts on their channel, on their phone. I do awareness over here. I'll be sharing breast cancer awareness. I do it. I share everything what's going on out there in reality. But it's for educational entertainment purposes only. No, I still got my thyroid stuff in here, y'all. I thought I had downloaded that. So how many of y'all asked the question? How many of y'all know that domestic violence is wrong? How many of y'all know you don't have to put up with it? How many of y'all in my chat? I don't know if I have it. I know I seen one lady say she's a survivor. I want to hear from her. Hey, Darlene, I want to hear, how did she realize she had to get her power back? When did it come to her? Tampon, her name is Tampa B Queens. I thought she was a mod. Let me make her mod, get her mod stick back. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everybody. I had unmodded because I wanted to see who was all coming over here, because we had some people to block people and they still block that I don't even know nothing about. I can't see a couple of my mods. I don't understand why my mods are blocked when they are mods. So I couldn't figure it out. So what I did, I unmodded people if I can see who are modding, if I can see exactly who I got in my chat. You see what I'm saying? I got to see who's in my circle, because I don't want nobody over here blocking people for no reason. Her name is Swoop. She's one of my mods over here, but I can't see her. So only thing I tell the mods, we all make mistakes by timing people out, because I'm a mod on other people's channel and I does, but I go back and correct. But just one thing I don't allow. If you mod on my channel, and if somebody in my channel you don't like, don't block them. Don't block them. Because that's a personal problem. You see what I'm saying? That is a personal problem, not Georgia girls. Okay? So, because I notice a lot of people will block people for people they don't like. I don't do that over here. If you're a mod on my channel, I gave you that mod for a reason. So Tampa, she says she's a domestic violence. I sound a little stuffy, y'all, because I've been dealing with allergies. Hey, Panama, I didn't know you was in here. But y'all make sure y'all connect with Tampa and everybody in the chat. Oh, you working? Okay. Domestic violence is happening all over the world, everybody. And it's happening right here in our homes. We either can't say, I cannot tell a person to walk away from their life. That's one thing I won't do. Only thing I can tell you, don't jeopardize your life. I know a lot of people stays in abusive and relationships, marriage for stability, because financially, because they feel like they can't make it without that person. But you can. You can. I believe that you can. I'm not a survivor from domestic violence, but I can tell you one thing. If you put your mind to something, you can do it. Don't let another person feel like they got that power over you. Don't let them feel like they got that kind of power over you to make you feel like you're nothing. Always believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe you are somebody. We can't worry about what Sue and Jane think about you. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, James and Sue don't like you because they probably want your life. They probably want your life. But we all out here trying to make it. We all out here trying to make it. So I'm just going to read some things about domestic violence, which we already know what is domestic, but I'm just going to give you a definition, what is domestic violence. But for all the ones that are going through domestic violence, verbal abuse, just being mistreated, my prayers are going out to you, and I'm showing awareness to you today. And I'll probably do another show when I also doing the breast cancer awareness. Okay, when I just go over a couple of things, I will drop the link. If anybody want to come up and share a story, anybody want to just give someone some encouragement, you can also do that. Okay. I hope everybody's day is going well. Good to see you here, Mary. I see some of my Dream Team families over here. Good to see y'all as always. And it's also a 1-800 number if anybody needs to call. Call in and report someone getting treated wrong. It's not called snitching. It's called being concerned. It's called being concerned. Good to see those Georgia troopers down there. Y'all know who y'all is. Good. I'm 21 hours away from getting monetized. I think these going to be the longest 21 hours of my life. But I'm 21 hours away. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to those Georgia troopers. Shout out to everybody that kept on telling me, keep going, Georgia girl. You got this. You got this. So once I does receive those 21 watch hours, and I received the information that let me know that I'm part of the monetization group or whatever they call it, we will have a party. We're going to have a Georgia girl trooper party. And we're going to be stamping. You're going to just, only thing you got to do, wear your boots and heels or high shoes or whatever you want to wear. We're just going to celebrate a little bit because I feel that I've been through a lot to get where I'm at today with this channel. So I will have people coming up, talking about me. You can say something good or bad, your choice. But shout out to everybody for helping me out along the way. So I'm fixing to read to y'all just a little bit. What is domestic abuse? Domestic abuse is also called domestic violence or intimate partner violence. Can be defined as a pattern of behavior in a relationship that is used to hold up, I'm reading y'all. This includes any behaviors that frighten, intimidate, terrorize, manipulate, hurt, humiliate, blame, or wound someone. Like I said, people talking about words don't hurt. Yes, they do. You don't want nobody to sit there and constantly saying bad things to you. Words do hurt. And it's bad if you got a partner or a husband, boyfriend, whatever, and they sit there and belittle you. They're called domestic. That is violence. That is abuse. But do you have to sit there and take it? Do you have to sit there and take it? Can you walk away? I have known a lot of people to lose their lives behind domestic violence because of the sick and evilness out there in the world. And let me tell you, a lot of people, they don't want you till somebody else have you. Think about it. Think about it. But they always, I heard it saying, if I can't have you, nobody else will. But think about it. Those are weak individuals. Very weak. And look, take those words. Don't take them lightly. Look at my hub.
You gonna give mama all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, look at my hub, y'all. He come here and tell me some stuff like that. I'm gonna get them like, what? What I'm saying is, y'all, this is something serious. People are losing their lives. They are losing their lives behind this. There have been a lot of, not people I know, but people in my area have lost their lives because of jealousy, evilness, because a person just don't want to let them go.
Take mama to the clinic.
Okay. Because they can't accept the fact. They cannot accept. Thank you, Six Balls. They cannot accept the fact that people don't want them. You know, I always tell people, yeah, my husband just came through here. You look at me like, what you want to talk about? Hey, Ruth, it's good to see you. Let me tell you one thing. A lot of people feel like, okay, you have children by someone, and they think you're supposed to be there with those children, that father. And 9 times out of 10, it's a good thing to have a 2-person home. But do you have to sit there and take the stuff they do to you just for the children's sake? And that's what a lot of people do, y'all. They don't want to walk away because of their children. But you don't know that can affect your children. Children can be affected real bad. Seeing their mom and dad arguing night and day out, night and day out. I've seen it happens. That causes anxiety. That causes depression. Because you was wondering as a child, why is my mama going through this? Or why is my dad going through this? Because men are getting abused also too. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for coming in. But we have to think about it, y'all. I'm not a domestic violence survivor, but I have read and I have seen a lot of people being abused. And they say they can't just, they act like they just can't leave. Why you think they can't leave? I'm going to put my link up down. I want to know why a person can't leave an abusive relationship. Why they can't get their power back. See, I can't speak on it because I'm still with my husband. But like I said, we don't agree on everything. He want to be right. I want to be right. But the thing, what I'm trying to tell you, you can talk it out. You can either go out the door, go your way. But when it comes to doing all this and hurting each other, it's time. Something got to change. Something got to change. A lot of people feel like they just got to be with that person. You don't. You really don't. Now, if they're not treating you right. I watch news. I watch things. And I know people that's going through this today that I know. I know people are going through this today. They don't want to leave because they're thinking about their children. I want my daddy to be with my mommy. That's what our children be want. Mommy and daddies to be together. Because they're young. They don't really know what's really going on. But it will affect them. Y'all hang tight for 1 minute. I need to run to the bathroom right quick because I've been drinking some water. I've been drinking some water. But when I come back, I'm going to drop my link if anybody want to come up. So y'all just hang tight for 1 minute. Oh, Jesus. I'm back. But I'm gonna go over hey darling, good to see you. I'm finna go over I'm gonna drop my link in a few more minutes. I just want to go over a few things about the signs you know when someone being abusive. I'm finna go over a couple of those with y'all. Y'all know I do all kind of stuff over here. I have health class, I do it all. But I try to do things to help myself and others. Okay, this is when you know that you're being abused. Recognizing the signs of domestic abuse. Does your partner embarrass or make fun of you in front of your friends or family? Ooh, now this kind of stuff here, it'll affect you mentally. They say embarrass or make fun of you in front of your friends or family, put you down, put down your accomplishments, make you feel like you're unable to make decisions, use intimidations or threats to gain confidence, tell you that you are nothing without them. Ooh, that is one of them. Now they right there, when they feel like when they feel like they got you where you just can't do it without them, can't make it without them, that let you know they got that power over you. These are some things I'm just naming out. They said when you know that you're being abused domestically. They said treat you roughly, grab, push, pinch, shove, or hit you. Use drugs or alcohol as an excuse for saying hurtful things or for abusing you. And see, that's what I'm saying. People always would say, oh, I just said that. You know, I was drinking. I was drinking. That's why I said that. No. What they always say about a drunk person. Everything come out. When people say, oh, I said it because I was drinking. You know, I ain't mean to say that. Yes, they did. They mean to say it. Whatever that is going to come out these people's mouth, they're going to say it, whether they got alcohol in them or not. It's something they've been wanting to say. So these are some signs and different things that let you know that you are in a domestic relationship or a marriage or being around people that are treating you bad. Okay. But yeah, these are some signs right here, everybody. So be careful when they tell you, when they try to put you down. Hey, Sister Sarah, when they try to put you down or don't never tell you you're doing a good job, they always want to make it about them. Because a lot of people does that. A lot of people don't want to give you, like I said, I give y'all flowers over here, but a lot of people won't give you your flowers. They won't do it. They won't acknowledge what you're doing in life. So today I'm talking about domestic violence, just reading off a couple of signs that you probably need to be aware of. But this is for educational entertainment purposes only. They blame you for how they feel or act. Yeah. When people start blaming you for their problems and they want to take it out on you, that's their personal. They the one got the problem. When people start treating you bad for their failures, that's their mental problem. Instead of them trying to work on things to better themselves, or either you married or you're with your boyfriend or significant other, if you got a problem, if you can't talk about it, don't start all this. You don't have to use me as a doormat. You don't have to walk all over me. You don't have to use me for a punching bag because of your own personal issues. So today I'm showing aware and I'm just reading some things that is reality. I'm reading things about what's going on in the world today. People losing their lives behind domestic violence because they don't want to leave. They want to stay. They want to stay for the children's sake. They want to stay because, like I said, when they have you feeling like you can't do nothing without them, they got that power over you. They got that power over you. Like I said, I've been married 31 years and I always have worked all my life. And then when I got where I wasn't getting my own income, I felt a certain way. I had to ask my husband, I had to ask people to help me. But they did it. But then some people do not want to help you, y'all. They'll throw up in your face and say, well, when you had your job or when you were doing this and that, you didn't give me. I mean, people will say stuff like that to you. But you always know those tables can turn. Don't never feel like you could be so up where you can't come down. Because ain't nothing on this earth is promised to us. You hear what I'm saying? Nothing. But when God is in the midst of it, you can tell the difference. When God is in the midst of whatever you do, that's why I always say, continue to keep God first in whatever you do. I tell my children this every single day because He is a way maker. He is a way maker. You could be in an abusive relationship, but you got to keep praying, asking God, and Lord, I want to leave him. He got this power on me. I want to leave him. I want to leave him, but I don't have a job. My children might not be able to eat tomorrow. But look here, y'all. Don't let that man think that you can't feed your children. That's what we got assistance out of. We got the government. That's what we're paying taxes for. You hear what I'm saying? We are paying taxes to these government, to these Congress. That's what you go to your local health departments. If you don't have a job, don't sit there in this relationship thinking this man gonna make sure he gonna take care of you and your children the rest of your life if he's treating you bad. Don't take your children. Do not take your children through that. Don't do it. Think about their mental health. They go to school. The teacher might wonder, why you so sleepy today? Because I heard my mom and dad fussing all last night. I heard them fussing all last night. And see, when this start affecting your children, it's time to do something. Because when you got a small child, they see things. They see their mom and daddies. They see that they're fussing and fighting. And they might see somebody get a hit. How you can explain that to your children? You're going to have to let them know, look, we having our disagreement, but either you can stay in it or you can walk away. No, I ain't going to sit here and say, no, my husband never hit me. But we have had arguments. We have disagreed on things. But we ain't never had no drug out fights. We're not perfect. But only thing you can do, you can work at it, or you can keep putting up with it, or you can just like, hey. But you got to have that power. You got to have that power. Because if not, you'll get walked over. And it's going to affect you mentally, and it's going to affect your children. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, a lot of people, even people ask me, how you and your husband made it this long? How this and that. We raised both our children together. But a lot of people can't stay with their children daddies or mamas because they don't get along. But if you want it to work, it'll work. But you don't have to put yourself through all this. You don't. So I'm just doing awareness. I stand with people that are going through these things. Y'all, if you're still in the chat, can y'all put some purple hearts in the chat? I got on my purple shirt because I'm going to my grandson. Ooh. I'm going to my grandson game today. I'm going to be over there. He's going to be like, Grandma. Let them tell me, especially when they know you got no cheer. Like, Grandma, don't embarrass me now, Grandma. I was, what? You know, be like, I might do a little video loud. I'm not sure. And my voice is breaking up because, you know, I deal with allergies and all this stuff. And I had a couple of rough days. Monday, I was feeling so bad. I supposed to went live Monday. I supposed to did testimony Tuesday, but I was feeling so terrible. But I just been working like my videos and doing a little live. I did come up yesterday. I got my glasses. I was checking out my glasses, the one I want. So I picked out the ones I want. I told my children, did what I want for my birthday. Cause my insurance won't pay. It only pay so much, and I gotta come up with the rest of the. I'm like, what? I said, look, yeah, I want these glasses now. That's right. Where y'all boots at? If y'all got them boots on, y'all got y'all boots on today. Your boots, your heels. But what I'm trying to say is, long as they feel like they got that power over you, they're gonna continue to do it until you just get to the point where, look, I can't take it no more. I can't do it. I can't do this to my children. And another one is pressure you sexually for things you aren't ready for. That is another type of abuse. Want you to do things that you're not used to doing in the bedroom, you know? And another one is make you feel like there's no way out of the relationship. Just like, get back to what I'm saying. You don't have to put up with it, but I can understand your financial, if you're in a financial where you can't, or you feel like you can't be by yourself, but you can. Especially if you got a good support system. You know, if you got somebody like your family that can help you along the way till you get on your feet. But you don't have to be put up in a, hey, Patty, good to see you. You don't have to be treated in that way. Because people are losing their lives behind domestic violence. But you have to use better judgment. You got to use better judgment. But when you let that man feel like he got that power over you, he going to continue. And don't let him use alcohol, drugs, or anything for excuses. Whatever in their mind to say about you when they drinking, it was already intentionally. So I'm going to drop my link. If anybody got anything they want to share about domestic violence, because October is Domestic Violence Month. And if you're a survivor, like I said, when you come on my panel, I never ask you to share your business. If you want to share some things that's going on in your life that might can help someone else, that's what we do. And my prayers are going out to all those that are going through domestic violence. Think about your life. Life is short. Think about your children, how it affect your children. And another one, I was just going on some different things that let you know that you are in an abusive relationship. Prevent you from doing things you won't, like spending time with friends or family. Try to keep you from leaving after a fight, or try to keep you from leaving after a fight, or leave you somewhere after a fight to teach you a lesson. It's some evil people. People do this now, y'all. People are doing this in reality. Right here it say, do you sometimes feel scared of how your partner might behave? Constantly make excuses to other people for your partner behavior. This right here is for people that are living in a domestic relationship being abused. Thank you. Why do you have to stay? Do you feel like this is something you got to do, or you're obligated to stay there? Like I said, I know a lot of people stay with people for financial. A lot of them stay for their children. And a lot of them just stay just because they say they want to be with a man or a woman. And like they always say, you could be bad by yourself, especially if a person is not treating you the way you should be treated. They make you feel bad for their weaknesses. Like right here they said, sometimes you feel scared of how your partner may behave. You want to say these things. You want to tell them, look, you know you hurt me last night. You know you hit me, but you telling me that you're sorry, but then you come back and do it 2 days later. So why should you have to make excuses for their stupidity? Because you don't have to put up with it. You don't. Don't let them have that much power over you. Take your power back. Believe in yourself. Believe. If you say you want to be with somebody, find that person that gonna make you happy. Who want to be miserable all their life? Like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and say I have the perfect marriage, but I love my husband. We have disagreement. We don't agree. That's our biggest thing. We don't agree on things. That's what I'm saying. When it comes down, when you say you have a perfect marriage, because you ain't don't agree on everything. He came through here a while ago, looked at me like, oh, I see you on your YouTube. You know, he like stuff like that. He got me sitting in this little room, y'all. He's like, you go back in that room because you know you be loud. But he respect what I'm doing. He respect that I have my channel. He respect that. He really do. And I try to involve him in things that I'm doing on my channel. He try to be camera shy, but y'all seen him the other day. He peeped in here. But what I'm trying to tell everybody, get your power back. Get your power back. Get your power back. Don't anybody want to come up? I'm finna drop the link. Cause once they feel like that, they can do it. Let me hit the phone. A lot of people are jealous of their own wives and husbands. Let me tell you the reason they're jealous, because they see now women make just as much money as men these days, even more. These days, women can make their own money. And a lot of men get jealous because they don't really have to need, they don't need them because they're making their own money. It ain't like it used to be. You see it now, we got a woman in the White House. Y'all see that, right? We got a woman for vice president. Women, we have that power now. We can stand up for ourselves. We don't have to sit here and let that man think, look, I'm waiting on you to bring me some money if I can get something to eat. No, you don't have to wait on him to bring you no money. Be independent. Don't depend on them. This is reality, everybody. But it used to be where you just got to have a man. Yeah, you know, we got to have him sometime, but you don't have to put up there with it. You don't have to put up with every little thing they ditch out to you. And that's just the bottom line. Who want to get slapped every night? Who want to feel like they're nothing? You're out here working hard. Don't you want to hear at least a good compliment from your husband or a significant other sometime? It's good to get those compliments. It's good to applaud your partner. Tell them they're doing a good job. Who want to hear, ooh, you sure ain't did nothing today. You been home all day today. A lot of people can't take criticism. A lot of people cannot take criticism out here, y'all. A lot of people can't do it. So my message is today, get your power back. You don't have to sit up there and take whatever they ditch out. Because if you sit there and they make excuses for everything. Oh, I drunk too much last night. I ain't mean to say what I said. I didn't mean to do it. I love you. But you should have thought about that when you put your hands on me. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Get your power back. So I'm finna drop the link if anybody got anything they want to share. But these just were some things that this is reality, everybody. It's reality. It's what we're dealing with and what people are dealing with every single day of our lives. We have seen people lose their life because a person don't want them no more. They're like, they can't. Hold up, y'all. Number dollar. This call right here. But yeah, often they drop this link. If anybody want to come up and share or encourage someone that is in a abusive relationship that they want to leave, but they don't know how to leave. They feel like they gotta be there. And if you know someone that's going through that kind of relationship, let them get them some help. Get them some help. Because we gotta love ourselves, everybody. We got to love our own selves. We got to love ourselves. And once a person start abusing you, 9 times out of 10, those abused, you might not be able to see those scars, but you will be scarred. And then some, you does see some scars. But like I said, I only share things that, and I talk about things that is reality because people are going through this. And if you know somebody that's going through this, help them. Don't turn them away. Don't turn them away. Let them know, look, you're a beautiful young lady. And the guys, they going through it too. I was looking at some of Johnny Depp case. How his wife did him. You know, it ain't a woman thing. It's a humanity. It's happening right here in the world every single day. And it's happening in people's households. It's happening in their household. I had Temple, but she said she's working, but she said she's a survivor. But my prayers go out to you, Temple. I don't know when did it happen to you, but you said you are a survivor. And may God continue to bless you. Because I have heard when you go through these type of abuse, you're scarred. And it's hard for you to move on to another relationship because you're scared that that person gonna treat you that way. That's why I was saying my message today, get your power back. Get your power back. Don't let them feel like, look, I got you now. But you know what they say? They do all they can to get you. They this is what they do. They present you with flowers, candy. They might get you a nice outfit. They do all this stuff to bring you in. They do all this to bring you in. Then once you get in with them, what happened to the candlelight dinners? What happened to the nice gifts? Then they start flipping the strip on you. But you know what? It already be in them. That's why I said people be having mental issues. It's something that they deal with, but they want to put it out and take it out on other people. So, you know, Hey, Rudy. Good to see you. Y'all don't forget to hit those like buttons. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Um, Anybody want to come up? Anybody you know that dealt with domestic violence and that they're still and that you don't know how you can get through to them? And that's what my channel's about: awareness, lifting myself along with others. No, I'm not a therapist, doctor, none of that. I just do my own research and I want to do health and wellness over here. Because when I say wellness, that includes everything. When it comes down to your mind, body, and soul. And when it comes down to having domestic violence, it'll affect you mentally. It really do. Because you're going to be scared a lot. You're going to have anxiety. You're going to be like, did I cook this food right tonight? You could be in there cooking. And then, like I was watching this movie, it was on a movie. This lady had, I forgot the name of that movie I seen, but like she put in all, oh, I heard about it. They put in all that sweat and hard work, and they still didn't like the dinner. They still weren't satisfied. But what I'm saying is, think about yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where, look, I can't live without him or her. You can. I believe you can. I do. But you gotta have that. You gotta have that mindset. You gotta be able to say, "Look, enough is enough." I can't say how another person feels because I have not experienced it. But like I said, we have disagreements. But if it ever comes to the point that I'm gonna have to be a punching bag, or he have to be a punching bag, it's time to go because you go either way. You're gonna lose your life because you can go to jail and probably never get out again. And it'll hunt you the rest of your life. Like you can do something. Cause they always say, and this is what one of my friends had told me. One of my friends had lost her boyfriend. Well, he was her. Hey, Judge Art, welcome. One of my friends had lost their fiance in a car wreck. And she told me this, and this always sticks with me. Whenever I leave home, don't leave home mad. They always say, do not leave home mad. I see you, Buddha. How you doing, my friend? You doing okay? But did you want to come up? The link is down there. Anybody want to come up and they got anything they want to share? Or they want to come up and just give someone some encouragement. But my friend told me this. Ernie, you remember when Charlie had got killed that time? Yeah. My friend and her boyfriend they had got into it. They stayed into it. And their last word was an argument. Okay, I understand. You said, but we sit for 3 to 6 months and I'm calling in some pain. Okay. And I want to try to get me a call-in line because I would love for people to call in sometime. I got my other phone, but I don't have it hooked up to the PM. But I'm her phone. 3:05 p.m. No I should have said, see, I got another phone. I want to start having a call-in line. That's what I want to start having a call-in line because I want to start hitting, if people don't want to come on the panel, they can call in. That's what I want to start doing. But what I was saying, my friend, her and her boyfriend, they was engaged to get married. And they was fussing and fighting up until his death. And she told me, I hope I don't get a little emotional, but she told me, Amy, I don't care what you and Ernest do. Don't go to bed mad. Don't leave home mad. Because you don't know when that last day gonna be. And that always sticks with me. It always stick with me. Like I said, me and my husband might have disagreement He'll walk through here or he'll go another room. But I try to, I want to go to bed in peace. Reason I say go to bed in peace, because you go to bed fussing, upset. We don't know what's going to happen the next day. And it was so sad. It was so sad when I'm getting emotional. It was so sad when he died. And she said they didn't even have a chance to make up. You see what I'm saying? They was arguing. And that morning he got ready to go get ready to take her daughter, the children to school. But he didn't make it. He had a car wreck. And he died. But her last words, they was fussing. They was fighting. You see what I'm saying? And her children was young when he left. No, he died. You know, that's the point I'm trying to say. Things happen, y'all. Some things, yes, be out of our control. But let's control the things that we can. Let's control the things that we can. Very, very, very true, because I found let's see. Booty, you feel like coming up? I know you say you're in pain. God, girl. I was feeling so miserable Monday and Tuesday. Y'all, that's why y'all didn't see me go live, because I was feeling so miserable. I was having pain and everything. I'm like, Lord have mercy. You on a call? Okay. But Buddha, you still on? My daughter just called and told me my daughter just called and said, Mama, you know what? My daughter now got my grandchildren got a dog called Bingo. I know y'all probably heard me talk about Bingo. She said, Mom, I believe Bingo dying. I said, why you say that? She said, because he's not barking. No, he usually be tied up on a leash, right? She said she went out there and untied him and said, Mama, he's not moving. He's not. She believe he's sick. And Bingo is just like part of our family, y'all. My daughter come calling me. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I'll be over there. I told him I'm coming on my way over there because we got a game to go see my little grandson game. That what my daughter had called and told me. So we got to see what's wrong with Bingo, y'all. We got to see what's wrong with him. I don't know if he probably ate something. He probably ate something. He ain't got no business. You said I was happy. I was celebrate first. I learned yes for like this week. Okay. I understand, Buddha. I know you was telling me how this is the one you was telling me the way he was treating you. I mean, you know, like I said, we have to have our power, y'all. We have to get our power. You know, get back to my friend. You know, I went to her house after the accident. She took it hard. She took it hard, y'all. Very hard. Because her last words, they was at each other's throat. And let me tell you, sometimes you could be arguing. Sometimes you could be arguing and you might say things that you don't mean. And you might do things you don't mean, but it'd be too late. It'd be too late to it'd be too late. That's why you be careful what you say to people. Be careful how you treat people, because those tables can turn. Buddha, is that the link right now? Yeah, Buddha, a lot of them don't like to come up. Anybody else want to come up and just want to give some encouragement, or if you experience any kind of domestic violence? Oh, Lord, here go the cat. Ain't no telling what she gonna do today. Hey, Buddha.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I see
I said I'm
nobody's
gonna start
coming
doing a
up.
call-in line and let people call in. A lot of people be
Uh-huh.
working and things like that. Cause Tampa had said she was survivor, and I would love to hear from
Yeah,
her.
everybody said they're a survivor. Six Bowls said they were a survivor. She's a survivor.
What
Cher,
six bowls at? Because I didn't
Cher,
see
I
that.
think said she. It's in the
Hold on.
beginning of the
Trying to turn my
whole.
computer up.
Let me make
I know
sure.
a lot of people are probably working and stuff like that. But are you
Um,
are a survivor, Buddha?
yeah,
Well, tell me. I know. I think you had shared that with me before.
yes,
But
I have.
can you share and can you encourage after you share what you can? Don't put yourself like I said. I always tell people don't put yourself in a position where it's gonna affect you mentally.
It's
But
not gonna affect me mentally at all.
if you feel like talking about, cause some things we talk about, it does help us. So
Okay.
can you just share what did you experience when you went through domestic violence?
My first time experiencing it, I would say I was
This boot up here, everybody.
24. I
Mm-hmm.
was 23 or 24.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like the Yin Yang twins, they always saying like you nagging, and they do that hand movement. They
Mm-hmm.
say all these women do is nag, 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 and I want you to shut up. And they put
Mm-hmm.
their hand like across their neck. I said, all you doing is this, and I said, like with my hand yapping, and I said, what I want you to do is, and I put like my hand under my neck and shh, I'm going to sleep. I took 8 Benadryls because I was so
Wow.
tired and so tired. My brain hurt so much. I wanted to just like go to sleep. My
Mm-hmm.
mistake was I carry knives on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I every time I go to sleep I take my knives out of my pocket and I put them right there on my dresser. So she's gonna go, and she got my knife, and then she opened it and she cut my wrist.
What?
And what woke me up was the coldness of my blood. That's what
Wow.
woke me up. And when I looked down, all I saw was like white. I could see white, like the inside of my
Ooh.
arm, like white. And
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I was screaming, and then I like got up, and then when I went for the door, I had long, long, long hair. I had long hair down to my back before my butt, like,
What?
and because I have my hair that long, and I used to wear it down.
Mm-hmm.
So she grabbed me by my hair, and she pulled me back,
So it
and
was a she? It was a she that did that to you?
yeah.
Wow.
I served the year in county when I was 20 turning 21. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's when I accepted the bribery for being the undercover police and everything. They wanted to give me 46 years, but the judge gave me probation, justification withheld. I violated in 2 months, and the reason
Mm-hmm.
why I violated was because my friend, my ex friend, she did credit card fraud, and she was a single mother with a baby, so I didn't want her to take the fall. And me being on probation, I didn't know I would sit there as long as I served. I served 9 months sitting there
Wow.
because all them hurricanes were hitting back to back, like Hurricane
Mm-hmm.
Wilma, Hurricane Katrina. Those days that they landed, all those hurricanes, yeah, you had 5 of them, I heard. When all of those hurricanes landed on that day was my court
Mm-hmm.
date. It was
Wow.
my court date. My mom said all those hurricanes and a nature disaster occurred because it was giving time for the prosecutor to back down from the sentence of putting you for 46 years. And I said, okay, whatever, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I told my mom, yeah, yeah, I wasn't spiritual back then, so I was like, yeah, okay, uh huh. So, what was I saying? So I met her in jail. We became like real good friends, and we were friends, nothing more friends. That's all we
Mm-hmm.
were. We were friends in jail, and we became real close. Chilled every day. You know, we rode each other. When she got out before me, and then she came back, and then we served some more time together, and then I was going to court, and then I was getting out, and I got out, and I put money on my phone for her to call, and then from
Mm-hmm.
there when she got out of jail, like to me was kind, you know.
Wow.
She was very like nice, very
So
sweet to
after all of
me.
that happened, y'all still was able to have a relationship?
After my wrist got cut and everything, um I this is what happened. I was in the room, and when I told you I woke up from the blood was
Mm-hmm.
cold. It was dripping down my hand, and I saw the wound. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I jumped up, and it's like she didn't want me to get out of the room, cause she did bolt it and she locked the bottom lock. So when I went to go grab and unlock the door, the deadbolt was there, so she had enough time to run, jump over the bed, and grab me
Mm-hmm.
from here and pull me back. And then that's when I like pushed her with all my force.
Dude, hold on for
And
a minute. Hold
alright,
up.
alright.
Sarah says she need 180 more watch hours. I need 21 more watch hours. And
Sarah, I'm
congrats.
running. I'm running right now, Sarah, as we speak, and I'm running Georgia girl.
And congrats to Cher. She got her 1K. She got her community wall. She's on her way. I'm so
Congrats.
proud. I'm so proud of us over here, y'all. We doing our thing over here. These Georgia troopers, we've been doing our thing. And I just want to I'm just overwhelmed by all the support. We just got to keep on pushing, y'all. We got to keep on pushing. And we're going to continue to help everyone, y'all. Regardless if we get our watch hours tomorrow, next week, we still, I'm my channel. I'm gonna continue to help my mods get where they need to get. So get back to Buddha. Buddha's up here sharing. We're talking about, but I want to put that out in the out opening. We're doing our thing over here, y'all. I think we're doing a good thing. Let's get it. Let's get it. You said no, not yet. But I was telling you, congrats on your
Right
um
now,
1K.
what I could suggest is you go create a Google AdSense account, like
Yeah, Miss
Panama
Key said
City
she
said.
was telling me about it. Miss
Yeah,
Key, Miss Sanos messed with her today too.
you
I was like,
just go to AdSense account, create that. You're gonna need that.
that's
You
right, Sarah.
already have that, steps and process. When you only have 21 hours left, you better get started, do that. And then
Okay.
the rest, I had Trending Live TV help me because I have a traumatic brain injury, and like
Yeah.
some
Miss
things I
Key
don't
gonna help me. She
understand.
already told me she gonna help me because
Yeah,
she
you
look,
won't
we got our
understand it.
little group. We got our little group text. Look, y'all had to tell me what step to take, but you know
Yeah,
how we got a little group text. And
yeah, it's confusing, but yeah,
okay, share. And I'm gonna be having like I want to have some mods meeting with everybody. So I would probably let y'all. We'll do it through Instagram. Let's let everybody know what up going on with the channel and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff we can talk. I want to talk about on the channel, and there's a lot of stuff I done. Some stuff I want to try to do behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying, Buddha?
mhm,
Because a lot of stuff don't need to be out on the channel.
right.
We present things in order, then present the things on the channel.
Hi, Tony Hendricks, what's up?
Hey, Tom, but yeah, we getting back to our topic, but I just want to shout out those Georgia True. We've been working, y'all. We've been working. Look at Sarah down there. Sarah, you gonna get them. You gonna get them. Well, thank you, Buddha. Buddha and Miss Key. I know they one of the main one. They be running those playlists. That's why I said, even though Miss Key ain't feeling that good, but she probably still got somebody playlist on her phone. Cause that's just how she feels. But Okay, get back to the domestic violence. You know, Buddha, you went through all those things with domestic violence, but did you're blessed.
I've been through
Yeah.
it all. I've been chased with a turkey carving knife. I almost lost my
Wow.
life.
Anybody else want to come up that want to share some insight on domestic
Yeah.
violence, because October is domestic violence month. Um, I just want to do some awareness. Tell everybody, So Buddha, ask you
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
Did this go on? How long did this go on for you? Did it go on for years or
Eight,
months?
8.5 years.
Wow. So what?
It went on for 4.5 years, and then I went to jail facing attempted murder.
Wow.
And I told the police officer, "You got me fucked up. If you think I'm gonna go down for attempted murder, if I was trying to kill, if I was trying to kill anybody, trust me, she will
Yeah.
be dead. She did that to
Wow.
herself." And I was like, man, you need. I told lady, I was like, man, you need to get in your cop car and
Hmm.
get the hell on. I was like, as far as the other car, I was like, you need to get on your radio and call the officers who were here last week, because they
Hmm.
come every other weekend and they know that she's nothing but an alcoholic and she just drinks. Because me and her were just roommates. We were just, like roommates, and we were like homies, and that's it. And we were like good
So
friends.
let me get this straight. So you and this lady, were y'all was in a relationship or y'all just had a friendship?
No, that just it was just friends. We were just friends
Oh, okay.
because what happened was, um like my mom, like I used to live with her, but then they started acting stupid, so I
Hmm.
just left. I left with the clothes on my back, and I went straight to her. And then from there, we just started like going to workforce and
Hmm.
getting, like hotel rooms. And then we
Hmm.
got our own place, and I got my own job working with Cisco and Avaya. And then she got her own job as a server. And then it grew into friendship, and from there, I don't know, it grew to yeah, I grew feelings for her. She grew feelings for me. But it was never like anything.
Okay. So going through this, did it make you want to choose your friends wisely? Did it make you, um, you know,
I
did
had
you?
I had friends that I went to college with, because
Mm-hmm.
when I left after 4.5 years, on her birthday I got hit by an 18 wheeler,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
because I was on my way actually to go see her. But
Wow.
at first I had to drop off my friend Damaris, and I was supposed to be at work, or else this would have never happened. And I dropped her off before went over the train. Hey, Vinny, what's up? Before I
Hey,
went
Vinny.
over the train tracks, the 18 wheeler hit me,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there, it all like downpacked. But the first, I would say, I don't know if you want to call it domestic violence, but I don't know. I was like in ninth grade, and some guy, like he took me to the movies on a date, and my brother dropped me off, and the boy was gonna take me home, and then my brother goes, if anything, call me. And I said, okay, cause my brother and my father, they didn't trust the guys I dated. They just didn't trust guys, period. That's what the problem was. So having a brother and a father, I mean, I could tell you that that helped a lot,
Mm-hmm.
because that helped me learn what guys all they wanted, all
Oh,
they
yeah.
were about.
Mm-hmm. So you said your dad.
So I was on guard 24/7. I
Mm-hmm.
was fully strapped in both pockets. I had switchblades.
Wow.
and I knew how to fight. I knew capoeira, I
Woo!
knew kickboxing, I knew jiu-jitsu, I knew
Girl,
MMA. Yeah. So
nobody stand a chance with you.
no, so when my boyfriend took me to the movies, he was like, "Oh, the movie sold out." I said, "Oh, I'll be going home." So I turned around. Hey, what's up, Vinny? I turned around to go out, and
Have anybody hold up? Have anybody have experienced any kind of domestic violence?
say hi to Vinny.
October is domestic violence awareness, so I am showing awareness on this and breast cancer and other things. Um, and the day I just wanted to come on, I was asking if you want to come up and share some encouragement to someone that has, because there are people out there living in domestic violence. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave because they feel like they can't make it without that person. So, Buddha, I'm gonna ask you this question: did you feel like that you could have made it without going through what you going through? Did you have to stay in these relationships, or
Not because I worked before all this happened. I
mm-hmm.
worked, I was fine. So I just stayed because I really, cared about them. I
Yeah.
guess you could say I really loved them.
So, is this the one you say you found in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, this no, he was okay. He abused you. Just say he abused you, right?
Hmm.
And I saw you said in my comments that. So, how did you feel? Were you happy, or how did you feel once? Because even
So
though you knew he did those things to you, but how did you feel when that happened to him, when he died or whatever?
when he died, like I thought it was pain because like I tried to open my bathroom door, when it opened, I squeezed through. I wear contacts, okay? So, I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have my contacts on. They were sitting in an Indian style with a cigarette in their hand, like literally the palm out holding a cigarette. So, I'm thinking, they're alive and they're fine. So, I'm there washing my face and everything and getting ready, and I'm talking, and I'm like, wait. I know for me being a smartass like this, they would not stay quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So I turned, I said hello. I said, and then I was calling them. They didn't want, they didn't answer. So I leaned them back. So I tapped them, and they like started to fall back.
Mm-hmm.
But I laid them back, and I saw all the throw up on their face. Then I started
Wow.
wiping it. Um, I started pacing back and forth because I didn't know what to do. I was like, I honestly, I was like, to me, I was like in shock because I've never encountered this before. I have always
Mm-hmm.
encountered them cutting themselves, because I told them from that day when they cut me, I told them, don't you ever, ever, ever in your life put a knife near me
Mm-hmm.
or anything, because I will tell the police. I will recant my story and tell them that it was you.
Self-defense, right?
Yeah, because what happened was when they cut my wrist, I threw the microwave at them, and then I got
Woo.
out of the room, and then I ran, and I don't know, like this must have been a miracle from God, but that freeway, federal highway, is
Mm-hmm.
busy nonstop with cars. I
Wow.
ran from that room straight across to my homegirl Jasmine, who was across the other street. And I was screaming, and I ran all the way across. And I wasn't even paying attention to cars. Hey, Jazz, I wasn't
Mhm.
even paying attention to cars. And
Wow. Well,
all I
God
could
was with
say,
you, Buddha. God was really. This is
yeah,
Buddha here, everybody, and she just
yeah,
shares because we was talking about awareness for domestic violence. I mean, you can put up with so much until it get where someone get hurt, and
I
Buddha, you
really
experienced
wish,
all that.
yeah. I really wish that I would have left when at what 24 or whatever when they cut
Mhm.
my wrist. I wish I would have left. I think it was 23. I wish I would have left.
So, what would you tell someone today that's in an abusive relationship, that's know they going through domestic violence, that want to leave, but they feel like they just can't because they don't have the financial. They're thinking about their children. They're saying, 'cause a lot of people like to put their children for excuses. Because you don't have to put up with it, and then you don't have to take your children through these things. I know you don't have children because you can't speak on that, but I'm just saying, what would you tell a person? What kind of encouragement or something you should tell them?
I would tell them that they deserve better and that they deserve way, way, way better,
Mm-hmm.
and that they don't deserve that kind of treatment regardless if you have kids with a person. Just take your kids. There are a lot of resources.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin works for the FBI. FBI something. What did you tell me? The exploited department where the girls where girls, they go out, they get human trafficked or raped. They go back into counseling with the feds, and the
Mm-hmm.
feds give them a home, an apartment to go to, and everything. So that's what she does, my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I would tell the person basically that I've been through it,
Well, I
and
tell you, hold on.
honestly,
Hold up. These Georgia troopers showing out. Look at Jay down there. Let's give everybody a hand applause. Let's put some congrats in the chat for everybody. We are working over here, y'all. We are working. Those Georgia troopers got it going on today. Look at ain't nobody but God. We've been working, y'all. We've been working. Look at Jazz. Cause when I first met Jazz, Jazz had 80 some people. Look what
mhm.
she at now, y'all. Look what she at. We happen. We are doing. We putting our feet. We putting our
Oh,
boots.
it's 3:33. Make your wish.
We putting it down there, y'all. Let's keep it doing it, y'all. We trending. We are trending over here, and we gonna continue to keep doing what we gotta do. Congrats, everybody.
I
Come on,
hope you
boo.
made your wish.
What?
It was 3:33. Look up the angel number 333.
Oh, boo, you got. I'm lost on that. Okay, look it up.
The angel number 333. The angel number 333 meaning. It is the most powerful number.
Okay, but yeah, Buddha. I see that you have experienced a lot, and you are a
Yeah, a lot.
walking testimony, and
They,
you can help
it's
encourage others. You had to.
nah.
It like it took you a while, but you did get out. Well, he ended up dying, but
I got out 4.5 years because I sat in jail, and my dad was like, it's like this. I'm put it like this. He's like, all your cousins are in prison doing life. They're
mm,
never coming out. He
yeah,
goes, you are with one crazy ass bitch. He says, I'm
wow,
gonna put it like that. He says, you need to wake up and face reality. I
mm,
said, listen, I have $1,000 under my bed. Come bomb me the hell out. Because I went to probation court. They told me I had to wait and shit. So I said, okay, whatever. I got bonded out, and I went to work the next day. And on my way to work was her birthday, and I got hit by the 18 wheeler.
wow.
If I would have just
You
stayed in
told me
jail,
about
this
it.
would have never happened.
Wow,
So
but
my
yeah,
dad was bad. But I would honestly tell people that it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, you love the person with all your heart. You think the person is an angel sent from above. They're here
Mhm.
to to rescue you. And yeah, there's good times, but there's bad times. But if you actually think about it, the bad outweigh the good.
Yeah,
If you actually think about it in reality, the bad
because
outweigh the good because ain't nothing but negativity and badness come out of their mouth. So as long as you
amen.
stay in that relationship, you will vibrate low and you will attract negative individuals into your life like that. You need to vibrate high and be spiritual and know that your worth is like that
Ooh,
song
know
Woman's
your
Worth.
worth.
You need
Know
to
your
know
worth.
your worth. You need
Know
to
your
know
worth.
you're valuable. You're like a what do you say, a precious rough diamond in the rocks.
Anybody want to
Like
come
you
up? Vinny,
never
I know
had
you
it.
want to come up here.
Come here,
Yeah,
Vinny.
Vinny, I know Vinny want to come up here.
Vinny,
I
get
got.
your behind
I'm
up
running.
here,
I'm
man.
gonna run another hour. I'm good. I'm good to go. The game don't start at 5, but I gotta see what you think
What
going on with
game?
our. What you think going on with our dog, Buddha? My daughter said
What's
he's just
wrong?
laying around. He's laying around. He's not playing. He's not running behind them.
Have you taken him to the vet?
She gonna have to. She told mama to my. That's what she called me to my mama. I believe Bingo dying. I'm like, what?
How old is he?
Girl, I don't know. I gotta have my dog.
What? How
I don't
you
know
don't
how
know
he's.
how old he is?
I mean, he don't. He's not here with me. He over to my daughter's house. So
Okay,
I have.
okay. What is his breed?
I don't know that about that now.
Jack Russell Terrier?
I don't. I probably call my daughter. Ask my
Call your
daughter.
daughter.
I gotta call her. Ask her. Let me
If
call and check.
he
I
if
gotta call and
he's
check on Bingo,
near,
y'all.
yes, call and check on Bingo, please. If he's 15, 16, he's done.
Cause he done got bigger. He has got bigger.
Hey, if anybody wants to please come up on the panel,
Y'all all right over there?
Jazz,
What he
share.
doing?
This is sad.
He
Bingo
dying?
updates. Vinny.
He eat?
Oh, his body shutting down. Take him to the vet.
Oh, she taking him. Um,
Take him now. Take him
so how
emergency.
he one of my friends wanna know how he is.
His breed.
He over a year old.
And a breed.
What kind of dog he is? A pit bull. He's over a year old.
Take him to the vet. He could have parvos or he could have worms. They gotta deworm
See,
him.
did my friend on my show. She got a puppy.
He
She got.
if
You
he's
hear what she
laying
said?
down
What you
still,
said?
and not eating, that could just be something's wrong with his stomach. So just take him to the vet right away, please, cause he may have like worms or something. My dog was doing that. I don't recall exactly what was wrong.
Uh-huh.
But all I know is they gave him medication
Mm-hmm.
and he was fine.
He said he probably got worms and stuff. So when did that? How long he been like that? I know I was over there yesterday. He and Bob.
It's okay, Vinny. Just come up here.
Mm.
We need your advice. You're the smart
What?
one.
All right then. Oh, have mercy. What the children saying?
It'll be okay. He's only one.
Cause he used to be in the house, Buddha, but they started letting him be outside, and I think he ain't.
Oh shit! Outside there, poisonous frogs and poisonous snakes.
My grandchildren they believe somebody poisoned because somebody called the folks on my daughter saying he was out there.
Oh, Come
My children
on.
say believe somebody did something. You probably got dog violence. We
They
talk about
yeah
domestic violence.
they
Somebody in the dog
poison
ate my dog.
they poison my Rottweiler. I live on the golf
What time the
course,
game gonna start?
and he was hyper, and they poisoned him.
All right, T. Oh, have mercy.
If
I
I
had to
was
call and check
here,
on my Tillum dog, y'all. You know, he
hey
was a house
Steve,
dog. Hey,
thank
Steve.
you.
He was a
Huh?
house dog when he first came there. He was a
He
house
should
dog.
have been kept the house dog.
Ooh, child. Bingo was tearing up everything, girl. He ate my debit card and everything. Good
He's
to
a
see you, Steve.
puppy.
What we're talking about is doing awareness for domestic violence. And Buddha's up here. She have shared some of her testimonies, I'm gonna say, as we do over here, about being in relationships and things like that. And my question was today,
Oh, let me tell you, in ninth grade, right? The
I
movie
hope
was
so,
sold
Jazz.
out. The movie was sold out. And then I told you, right? I broke the boy's hand and body slammed him. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But my question, what is my message today is get your power back. Do you have to stay in that kind of relationship?
My lemon
I was just
water.
saying, I've been drinking water all day too. That's why I've been
No,
going
this
to
is
bed.
my lemon water.
Oh, I see you like that lemon water, that don't you?
I make bottles of it. Yeah, I drink
Yeah,
this
I
every
saw
day.
that video. I saw it.
I
But
drink it. There's another one.
then what I was talking about today, domestic violence. People are going through this every single day of their life. They're afraid. They're scared to say something to someone. And if you know someone that's out there doing it is in a domestic violence situation, they got 1-800 numbers you can call. Just make sure you help them. Reach out to people that going through these things because people are going through this. It's affecting their families. It's affecting their children. So that's what those purple hearts are for domestic violence. I got on my purple shirt. I put purple around that cat over there. I don't know what that cat over there doing. That boot over there, everybody, but she's always coming up helping and trying to keep everybody encouraged. And see, she's been through a lot of domestic violent things, and she just came up and shared some things. So if anybody else down there want to come up and share or give some kind of encouragement to someone that's out there that's going through all this but afraid to say something because they feel like if they say something they might get hurt or something like that. Because I had went through some steps about when you know you're in an abusive relationship. When they start drinking and start saying things to you, they always say, "Oh, the alcohol did it." Do what you think about that, Buddha? Alcohol, alcohol don't make people.
They always
Drugs don't
said
make people say things,
that. They always
huh?
said that. They always said that to me. And I turned around and I said, "You forget I have a brother and a father?" I said,
Mhm.
"You have it wrong. When you drink alcohol, the truth comes out."
That's right.
And
But a
I
lot of
shut
people
the
use
door.
that for excuse saying, "Oh, I didn't mean to. You know, I
Yep.
was drinking last night." But
Hmm.
no, it be already being them. It's something they want to do. And that was like one of the pointers I was just bringing up. Stop using that for excuse. And then a lot of people like to, uh, they, a lot of people are jealous of their mates because sometimes your mates make more money than, like, for instance, the wives can make more money than the husband, and they get,
Hmm.
because to me, men does have their pride. Men feel like they should be the breadwinner. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is 2022, y'all. Women is doing their thing. Yes, we need we it's good to have one, but it's good to be independent. It used to be where women had to depend on men for everything, but you making your own money these days.
Hmm.
We have people in politics, women in the White House, women running businesses by themselves. I'm just saying, it ain't just no man world; it's a woman's world too. So Let's not get it twisted. It's both of us. And I was just saying, people, they get jealous of their mates and significant other success. Instead of them applauding them on their success, they try to find things to make them feel bad, make them feel like they did something wrong. And the only thing they're trying to do is trying to be successful just like the next person. So
Yeah.
those are some things that are happening out here in the world today. That's why you have to be careful how you treat people because those tables can turn. They will turn. They will turn. So Buddha, that
Yeah.
was some good advice you was telling people. You don't have to put up. You don't have to put up with it. You
No,
don't.
I wish to God I would have left
Yeah.
when I was 23. I could avoid all of
So
this.
now you can sit back and think about it. Not right, Buddha. You can all that. I bet you just
Nah,
sit back.
I just forget, let go, and I leave that in the past and just I try not to think about it.
Mm-hmm. But after
But
after your boyfriend died or whatever, did
mm,
you feel relieved or
I feel happy. I'm sorry. I celebrated. I jumped
that's
in
what
my bed and made angel wings. Angel wings. I said, "Oh, no bed for myself." You know, yeah, I agreed for a week, but then I was
mm,
like, you know what? Why am I crying? Why am
yeah.
I even shedding one tear? Would you shed? I was like, it was I was speaking to them. I was like, would you shed? I would honestly sit on my bed, and my bed will
Mm,
face my bathroom, cause I had a bedroom where
mm,
where my bed was up to the AC. And I had to
mm.
push it up to the AC. My face could be directly where the air blows. That's
Oh,
why my dad called me a penguin, cause I had it be in cold AC. And then when I get up, right there is the bathroom. So I would sit there, and I started drinking when I was 28, and they passed before I turned 27, and
mm.
then yeah,
Wow.
they no, they passed before I turned 28. I think 28 or 27. Can't
Oh,
remember
okay.
which age. I think it was
But yeah,
28.
but do you think, all right, even though I'm sure you cared for the guy at some
Mm.
point, even though he did those things to you, and then so he ended up, you say he ended up killing himself?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he overdosed. They 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 didn't know how much they was drinking, and I had walked into the bathroom because I had to pee, and I was studying for a chemistry test, my final that I was taking that the next morning. And I had to
Mm,
be there like at 5 a.m. I had to get on the bus, and by the time I get to the college, it's like 6:30. I gotta
mm,
eat. I gotta go to Access, and hey, it's a lot of steps that I have to do. So that's why I always left early. So when I went to the bathroom, I was like, I just shook my head and I sat down, and I went to the bathroom. Whatever, I got up, and then I
mm,
noticed they were drinking wine. They kept drinking
mm.
the bottle, and they were
Wow.
smoking. And then I noticed the pills right there. So I grabbed the pills, and
Hold
then
up,
they
boo.
grabbed, yeah,
Get my grandchildren.
yeah.
Carry on, boo. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Thank you,
Your mama told
everybody, for
me.
coming to Georgia Girl. I am Married
Oh,
Woman Wellness.
so y'all gonna take him to
This
the
is
vet.
very well appreciated. If you please, keep staying. I've been through everything you could think of. I've been through it. You can ask me. It's
What
no
happened now?
problem. Any questions in the chat? It's all good. I'll take no
I'll be
offense
right back, boo.
to
My children
anything.
having a fit over here about their
All
dog,
right, no
boo.
problem, no problem, no
I'm
problem.
finna.
No,
I'll be right back. I'm
okay,
trying
no
to see what
problem.
granddaughter.
Okay, okay.
But
So what do y'all think? Anybody gonna come up? Anybody gonna speak about this? Y'all can speak it in the chat. Y'all can drop y'all questions. Anything. Cause it's like this. Life is short. We live life to the fullest. Alright? Life is short. So live life to the fullest. Therefore, if one brings you down, one treats you bad, why the hell you gonna stay with that person? Move on to the next. Cause you never know what you're gonna miss. I'm deleting my gallery.
Lord, you know what, Buddha?
Thank you,
A,
Cher.
a,
Yes.
a dog is just like a family member, y'all. Them children over the law have mercy.
What
They call
happened?
it. Then she just say they believe he died. I'm like,
Oh my
y'all,
gosh.
oh my goodness. Because they raised the little puppy. They raised him. They raised him from a little. And sometimes he used to make me mad, but Bingo, he was all right at time. But no, I'm talking about granddaughter. Maybe they can see what's going on when we go to the vet. But yes, you ever heard of the Man March? Yeah, it was. I remember when they first did it. I remember when they was talking about it. But yeah, y'all, that's my granddaughter. They you know we had our dog Bingo. Y'all heard me talk about Bingo a lot.
Mhm.
They said Bingo dying and they think somebody gave him something. I'm like, then it might be the worms, like you said, Buddha. We won't know until you go to
Right.
the vet. So
Yeah.
my granddaughter, they were like,
They
Grandma,
could
you know like
stop.
this.
They could stop. They could
Hey
stop the
Frank, good to
poison.
see you.
If he was poisoned, they can hurry up until his mouth starts foaming white. If he's poisoned,
Mhm.
his mouth would foam white. You'll see white foam.
Okay. Welcome, Frank. We up here just talking about I'm showing well, I was telling them about my grandchildren dog. They upset because they think he's dying over there. But we was up here and talking about domestic violence because October is domestic violence month. And I was just saying when people be in domestic relationships, abusive relationship, do they have to stay there? Or I was saying get your power back. Like I said, a lot of people stay in these relationships because they feel that people got them thinking, look,
Exactly, six bows.
I can't do nothing without you.
She was answering what I was saying.
That's right. That's right. Because what they say, when
Don't
one
even
won't
work.
do, six ball, you want to come up?
A
I drop
Million
anybody else
Man
want to come
March.
up?
Is that a movie?
It was a
Six bows. Why you don't come up?
hold on, I'm trying to drop the link again. It
She
was like
might
a
be at
march they
work.
were doing for the men. But
And go back to my
yeah,
chat.
Frank said they choose to stay in a relationship. That's right, they do. But I was saying, because
You
some
know,
people think they got that.
some people say they choose to stay in the relationship. The point is that nah, it's called you love the person. Okay,
Yeah,
just like you take a vow till death do us part. Well, in a relationship, depending on the individual, that's how serious they take it. They take that relationship till death do us part. They take it like that.
yeah.
Especially if it's
That's why I
over,
was saying too,
you
Buddha,
know,
when they
3
be saying,
years. If you especially love this person, it's not you choose to stay. Oh, so that's why you choose to get your ass beat. No. How the hell we supposed to
right?
know they're gonna
Frank,
like
you want to come
attack
up
out
and
the
share
blue?
some things? Have you been in a domestic violent relationship? Anybody want to come up and
Well,
just share something?
unfortunately, some people aren't that fortunate. To me, love don't exist. Love is a bunch of
Love
bullshit.
don't supposed to hurt. That's true. That is exactly true.
That's what I think. That's what I highly think. I highly think if you're not married by now, if you're not in a marriage, fully love marriage, or anything like that, And I know domestic violent relationship, marriage. I'm talking about a happy marriage and everything. Then you're fortunate. But my saying is born alone, die alone.
I hear you, Buddha.
Because
So since you went through all those things, Buddha, was it hard for you to try to trust or move on with someone else because of the things you went through with someone else? Was that is that the reason why you're well, I'm not saying you're not married or involved with
I'm
someone.
single.
Is that some of the reason why you don't want to be serious about someone now because of the things
I
that you did go through?
like all right. I've never wanted to be with anyone. Never wanted to talk to nobody or ever have any relationships again. I didn't believe in love. I basically kept saying F love, and I did not care for it. And what's
Mhm.
up, Six Bowls?
So after all that, it
Up,
made you feel
y'all?
after all that you went through, it made you felt like you didn't want to move on to another relationship. That what you're saying?
No, for my
How you doing,
mother,
sweetie?
because my father passed away in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I went into a relationship, but he lived in Stewart. I lived in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, I would go see him every now and then for
Mm-hmm.
2 months. And he took me out for our anniversary, whatever. But it came to a point where I was like, this is too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And I
But you
was
know
talking
they
to,
know how to get you now.
yeah,
And I was
I was
they
talking
know
to
how to
my
get you.
friend. Yeah, I was telling my friend like, and like I cooked and everything, and like,
Ooh.
and I said, Ed, the dinner's done and everything, and he's like, oh, I'm on my PlayStation, and I said, what the man? I said, man, fuck your PlayStation. The dinner's there, alright. So if it gets cold, it gets cold. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
bed, and then
Wow.
that's it. I went to bed because like when I saw that, when I saw him flip about the little thing about hey your dinner's
Yeah, they
being
want to say it can
finished
be little
when
things
he
they
was
flip on.
yeah, what from that moment
So we
I
got
was like
we got
I got
six
my
bowls
shit.
up here, everybody. We got
Yo,
six
what's
bowls
up,
and
six
we got
bowls?
Buddha. So six bowls, can you relate to any of some of the things that I've been talking about? Domestic violence and why do you think people can't leave and why do you think they stay? I mean, is it can you can just sum it up in a couple of words, like I said, I'm not a, I don't, yeah, me and my husband had disagreements and stuff like that, but it's not at the point at that kind of, marriage. But I can't speak on it as a survivor because I haven't went through some of these things. But we don't, you know what I'm trying to tell you, right?
Yeah, I hear what you're trying to say. I really can't say everybody's situation is different. You
Mm-hmm.
can't, never know why a person won't leave or whatever. So I've been through my own situations in the past, so I know what I will and won't put up with now.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when someone comes to me,
Mm-hmm.
um, for example, like y'all know, I just got out of college. So I was in school with a lot of younger people that was like 15 years older than them, 20 years older than them, and I hear
Mm-hmm.
them with they crying about abuse or cheating or whatever they going through, but I can't give them advice. All I can do is listen to them and be like, there for them, but I don't respond. I just let them talk and I just be there for them because the people gonna do what they want to do. Even you can get them as much advice as you want. I
Mm-hmm.
just listen and I just I just be like, oh okay, but it's nothing you can say because everybody gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So can't
So
nobody really.
what I was saying about the Million Man March is it's a million other
Mhm.
men. That's what I was saying.
That's
You ain't
right.
gotta stay with that same man. It's a million other men. Get up and go out to
Exactly.
one of them events and meet somebody. You ain't gotta be stuck. So y'all know I got 6 kids. I got 3 baby daddies. So I can tell you all my business, but I'm not.
No,
But I
I.
know I want to
Mm-hmm.
be. I make people. I make everybody I be with now. You're gonna treat me like a lady. I know how I want to be treated, and I don't
Exactly.
give people 3 strikes. You don't get extra strikes. Soon as I see something about you I do not like, you done. I'm done with you. I don't get you don't get all them chances with me. So that's where I stand on that.
And when I was talking about the children, don't you think those type of things does affect children, especially when you see it like the smaller one, like the older ones, they might can figure out what's going on in the house, but those smaller kids, they wonder why mommy and daddy was up late, wondering why mommy was crying, or wondering why daddy was crying. Don't you think that affect those kids mentally once they see their mamas and anybody that's going through any kind of type of abuse or domestic abuse? Do you think that
My
affect them
oldest
mentally?
daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 17 now, but when she was in elementary school, some little girl had attacked her at school. I get up to the school, I see the
Mm-hmm.
mother. I see the mother. And I didn't even mad at the little girl no more. The mother got a black eye. No wonder her daughter is attacking my daughter because her mom is fighting in front of her. So it's like I can't be mad at this little girl no more for fighting my daughter. I just got to teach her right from wrong and tell her, hey, you can't be doing that. But it's more than it's a reason why that little girl is coming to school fighting. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
that's how
it
it start
starts
affecting the
at home.
kids and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, dang, this little girl mama got a black eye. No wonder her daughter don't know how to act.
That's right. And that's why I always say it starts at home. The things you do at home, eventually, if you're not teaching them the right things at home, they gonna either gonna find out in the street and they're gonna do it the way they want to do it. But like you saying about the girl and about your daughter, she got it from home. She had to see them go through that. That's why I be saying, sometimes you're gonna argue, but it's best not to do all that violence in front of your children because they will pick up on these things. They'll pick up on it. And you have to think about that. Because of these children, they be not passing their grades. They be in class sleeping. What if the teacher said, "What's up? What's wrong with you today?" And they said, "I didn't get no sleep last night because my mom and dad fussed all last night." Stuff like that can affect a child mentally. And then when those kids get older, those kids gonna try to do something now. I don't know. Some kids be on the mama side, some be on the daddy side. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, because when no older kids get bigger, they're gonna be like, "Look, what are you doing to my mom?" Or "Why you make my mama cry? Why you did that to my daddy?" They gonna speak up, and then 9 times 10, no older kids will try some. Won't they, Big Bo?
Yeah, girl.
I mean, it's just the point of the thing. We got to be careful what we do in front of our children. We got to be careful about. We don't have to put up with these things, but everybody have their reasons why they does stay in these abusive relationships. Like I said, when those men or women tell you, "Look, you can't do nothing without me," they got power over you. They got power over you when they say that. Because a lot of them might say, "Well, if I can't have you, nobody else will." I mean, you have to listen to those people when they say that. Or they would Buddha. They say things like that. You got to go take that stuff laying down. Take it. Buddha,
That's
why
that
you
that's what they said to me, and I started laughing.
Oh, you start laughing. I'm just saying, take it seriously now. Shoot.
I was like, you must have bumped your fucking head or
Because
something.
they feel like they got that much power over you. Like they don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you. That's just what it is. But I'm just being straight up. That's just how it is, y'all. What you think
Nah,
about this, Sebo?
Oh, I've been there, done it.
If a person tell you, "Oh, if I can't have you, nobody else ain't gonna have you," and they
mhm.
start flipping out on you. But like Buddha was saying, she was up there cooking food. Probably had on your little pretty outfit, huh, Buddha? And then he want instead of looking at you, he want to watch the football game or want to
On
criticize
PlayStation.
for food or whatever. That kind of stuff down mentally, that'll make you feel like, "Look, I done waste all my time in the kitchen, and then you don't want to eat it." That kind of stuff will affect you now. What, boo? You ain't have no pretty little negligee, boo?
No,
What
it
that
didn't affect me. I was like, whatever, good night. The next day, I got my shit. I just left. I never
But y'all see
returned.
the point I'm saying, right? You see the point I'm saying? You do all this, but this what they do when you first start dating. They bring you flowers. They bring you candy. They might take you out for a candlelight dinner, buy you a nice little outfit. You know, they know how to reel you in.
Oh, they know. For first, it's hard to get me out on a date. First of all, cause
Mm.
I'm like, where you taking me?
So I'm gonna ask the
And
question. I don't
then,
know how many guys in the chat. So how many guys still like to? I like to be surprised with stuff. I like when my husband come in and just get something for me out of it. You know, just because. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
We be some of us be want that. Some of us want to feel that. Some of us want to get a flower coming, either
I
nice
think I
card.
think if you want to give a flower to a woman, you give her a glass flower or like a flower on a steel
Mhm.
pitcher where it cannot ever break or anything.
Give
Yeah.
me some real
So
flowers.
your love will be
If you go
internal.
buy me some real flowers,
Your flowers are gonna die, and
I
then
don't
that
care.
means what? That
I'ma
I
die
love you.
too.
Your love dies.
We
But
both
what I'm
gonna die.
saying, look, like they said, do what you did to get me and do what you got to do to keep me. Don't sit up here trying to do me all kind of way because you know you got me. That's what I say. That's where that abuse come in because they feel like, yeah, I got her them flower yesterday. Look how she doing today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I be telling people, like I tell my kids this, that when you meet people, sometimes you have to know that
Any
you're
guys want to
meeting.
come up and put their opinion out about how they feel about domestic violence?
Yeah,
Frank, you want
Frank,
to
you
come
wanna
up?
come up?
When you meet people, you meeting a representative. Sometimes you're not actually meeting them.
Hmm.
Let's see what Frank said. Frank said, if I
Frank
was
G.
in a relationship, I would surprise my woman. Okay. And a lot of people like to be, you know, I like to be surprised and stuff like that. Things about what happened to you, sweet?
I don't like surprises.
You
I'll be
know, not
like,
no.
no, I'll be like, man, I'm on guard 24/7. So if I accidentally break your nose, then don't call say it's my fault.
Oh, booty.
I
But
for
what I'm
real don't
saying
cry and say it's
about
my
booty.
fault.
You know, they do all they can to get you.
Nah.
You know how they try to make sure everything good, but then they flip a script on you. Like, what happened to the nicey guy? Well, what happened? What happened? What happened to it? But you know, the thing about it is treat people with the utmost respect that you want to be respected from, you know? And if you're in a domestic abusive relationship, get out of it. If it's not gonna be good for you, eventually it's gonna wear you down. It's gonna do something to you mentally. But I can understand a lot of people stay with those relationships because their children, they can't get on their feet financially. And that's what we
Right.
got resources for. They getting away food stamp. If you can apply for them, go down there and apply. I mean,
Right.
it's ways of things you can do for yourself because once you be like that and they feel like they got that power, they gonna keep continue to run over you. And then you got to think about your worth. Your worth is more than anything.
Yep.
That's why I say believe in yourself. Hey, kick it with Alvin. I think I just dropped the link. If anybody want to come up, we just talking about
Alvin, come on up here and tell us your
domestic
input
violence.
on domestic
We
violence.
want to hear something from the guys. You know, I want to hear some guys' input on about domestic violence. Cause men get abused too, y'all. It ain't just women. Men get abused too. They get abused and they put up with things from women. You know, they try to, cause a lot of men's like this. They don't wanna. Cause I'm gonna tell you about my son, for example. Cause me and my son was talking about this last night, how that girl did him about that baby. And My son said he was abused because of the things the girls was telling him, trying to make him feel like he was a bad father, but the child wasn't even none of my son. But she was just trying to belittle my son. She was just saying all kind of bad things about my son, And my son had told me one time she cursed and was cursing him out in the stores. But one thing about my son, the kind of man that we raised him to be, he never put his hand on her. Even though she kept a nagging at him, kept saying these things to him, he never did that. And that's why I say a lot of people is not as strong as others. That's why they do the abuse, because they're going through their own, they're struggling with their own demons. You see what I'm saying? Me and my son were talking about this last night. He told me, yeah, mom, because my son had called me. And then one time that girl called me and told me, you better come get your son, because if he touch me, he gonna go to jail. And my son told me, Mama, I'm not gonna hit her. But she ain't got to sit up here and call me all. She was calling my son the B word. She was calling my son bitches. Calling my son.
Look.
Huh?
Frank was in that type of relationship.
Oh, Frank, you want to come? I think Frank had said, I think I heard him talk about on his show one day. But what I'm saying, my son never did. Only thing, he got tired of her. He got tired of her, but he didn't put his hands on her. She kept on saying horrible things to him, with making him feel like he was less than a man. And one thing I can say about a man have so much pride. A man have so much pride in them. And that's why I say a lot of men does envy women, because they see women these days can make it without them. These days, women can make it without men. Men can make it without women. It ain't like it used to be. It ain't like you gotta be like, they gotta be your all in all. Cause like Six Bowl said, there's a million more men out there. Yep. Or you can just be bad by yourself.
Yep.
Georgia girl, we saw how you act when somebody mess with your son, boy. Did y'all just see that?
Gangsta girl. That gangsta will come out at me when it comes out of my children. I'm telling you. Did you see that? Did you see me flip a strip?
Oh, that struck a nerve right there.
I'm just saying, because when it comes out of your children, your family, it's gonna make you come out of character. And this girl did my son so wrong, y'all. My son went through depression. I'm gonna interview my son. He said, Mama, I'm gonna let you interview me. He gonna come on my show. We're gonna be sit down with George's son. So he gonna come on and he gonna share his testimony himself. I have shared. My son went through so much with this girl. He went through abuse with her, because she made him feel lesser than a man. You see what I'm saying? And when they start making you feel less than a man or a woman, either you go put up with it, go on without, or you gonna attack them. And he refused to put his hands. She called me. Your son gonna go to jail if he put it. And she was pregnant at the time. My son was better than that. He said, Mama, she nagged me so much. Woo. That's why I said God is so good. The baby wasn't even none of his 6 bowl. God knew. He knew not to take me he knew not to put my son in this. That's why I said, y'all don't think God don't be knowing what's best for you.
What happened?
Yeah, that happened to my brother too. She tried to put my brother on child support. Then when they swapped the baby mouth, it wasn't even my brother baby. Now the baby stuck with our last name. She ain't never get his last name changed.
Girl, my son had to get all that stuff. The same thing happened to my son. The baby was in the name. I mean, my son, it almost drove my son crazy. Do you hear what I'm saying? And it hurted me, because I laid that baby right here. That baby laid right here in my chest. Right here in my chest when she was a baby. And I thought for sure that was my grandbaby. Y'all carry on, because my daughter, they still upset by bingo. Lord have mercy. I guess we're going to have a prayer service for my children over here. They upset by their dog, y'all. Y'all carry on with the show till I get back. Hello?
We got to pray for bingo. His name Bingo. That's cute.
How's the game here?
Yeah, he's a cute little dog. He's always turning things up. Let's all take a moment of silence and pray for him. Hey, Tim Tim.
What's up, Tim Tim? Tim Tim film in the building.
I'm gonna do another proper part two probably
That's
tomorrow.
baby
Cause I got
bingo.
my grandson game. My daughter gonna be coming pick me up by in a few more minutes. My grandson game, but I'm gonna do a part two. We're gonna just continue this conversation, but what I'm saying is that domestic violence is happening every single day. Hey, Town Town, every single day of our lives, and it could be right there in your home, right there in your home. But like I was
Yep.
saying, girl, you saw me flip a script when it came out of my children. I flip. You
Yep.
see how I move, girl? You see,
Uh-huh.
I can't walk one for them, but girl, I get out there. I get,
Is that girl still alive?
huh?
Is that girl still alive? Shit.
Yeah, she's still alive. My daughter said she
I'm gonna
seen it,
make sure.
but she was making my son feel like lesser than a man. You know, she was calling my son the B word. And he was getting tired of it, but he never put his hands on her though.
Mm.
She wanted people to think my son was a bed deep, what do you call it? Deadbeat dad, and the baby wasn't even healed. And that was the hurting part about it, y'all. The baby wasn't healed. But God knew not to take us through this, y'all. We don't really believe it, but God will show you these things, whether we want to believe it or not. I told my
Yeah.
son, she put all on Facebook, all on the internet. You can't see about your baby, but you go on way that down to get you some. And the baby wasn't even here, but whose business was it or hers?
I'm very happy that he found out the baby wasn't his and he didn't have to go through that shit.
And
I'm sorry about the abuse
it
and the
hurted us.
depression.
It hurted us to go through this.
I'm
It
sure
really
it
did.
did. I'm sure it did.
You know how I am about my grandbabies.
Yep.
I had that little baby up there on my chest. That baby was supposed to be my son. To see what she was doing, y'all. She was trying to hurt my son. She was saying all these degrading things about him all on Facebook. She blocked me. She blocked me and my husband, my daughter. She blocked all us off social media. She was just making people think that my son was the terrible person out here in the world. You see what I'm saying? And so she went and put child support on him. And so he said, Mama, my son said he almost didn't take the blood test. And he took the test and found out the baby wasn't here. But he still want to be part of that baby life, y'all. He did.
He good.
He really did. He wanted to still be part because he was in that baby life just about 6 or 7 months until he found out the baby wasn't here. She had the baby, put the baby name in our day. Ooh, I see you see now. Oh,
Out of look.
yeah. Hey, girl.
What's up?
But
Do your
There's
son
no
got any
six
kids though?
bells.
Like, do he got any kids?
my son, no, he doesn't have any. I told him God gonna send him somebody that gonna treat him with the much respect he deserves. You see my son, he ain't got no problem in getting no women, but he just said right now he focusing on his rapping and different things like that. But honey, he be around all kind of women. I be like, boy, you better watch yourself. But the point I'm trying to say is that you could be abused through verbal. Verbal abuse hurts a lot. You hear what I'm saying? That's why you have to be careful what you say to people because those words does hurt. They said sticks
Yep.
and stones might break my bone, but words never hurt. Yes, they does. They hurt.
Yeah, been there,
So
done that.
I'm gonna do a part two on them. I might come back later on this evening after the game, but
Alright, no problem.
my
Have a
children get
wonderful
ready to pick me
evening.
up, and then they sad about bingo, y'all. They
Well,
sad
have
about bingo.
fun. Have a wonderful evening, and
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna go to
sure
my grandson.
bingo
I'm
will
saying
be okay. Let's think positive.
I'm going to my grandson first game, so I might stream a little bit. It did gonna be my first
Alright.
time seeing my grandson playing, y'all. But we're
That'll
gonna
be
do a
cool.
part
That'll be
two.
cool if you take a video of it. Cause when you stream it doesn't like show that much. But you can stream it and then if you have another device, You could
Mhm.
ask your husband to film it.
Oh, he won't be gone. He ain't gone to the game, but it's gonna be me and the girls. But
Okay, ask the girls. One of the
yeah, I can
girls
ask.
to hold the phone up and video it, so you have it for memories. But many prayers to your game, and I hope you win. Namaste. I think you froze, Georgia girl. Georgia girl, you don't froze. Georgia girl don't froze, y'all. Oh shit, I'm about to drop down. Georgia girl froze.
What you say?
She froze.
I don't know. She dipped out on the.
No, she frozen.
Hmm.
I about to say bye and drop down, but look, she froze.
Is the chat still there? Is her live still there?
Yeah, we here, so she won't lose her life because we're here. But I know we'll be waiting for what's up, Kiki with Alvin. Why you not up here, bro? How you doing? Hey, I need you to actually come up here on the panel. It's regarding the Watch Hour Challenge. Well, you can't come up here, so okay, let me talk to you from the panel. When I go to your Watch Hour playlist, I do not see one for Watch Hour Challenge 2. The first one, you know that I already posted to my community and share. I don't think you have one for Watch Hour 2. Or I think it was somebody else. I know Kick It with Alvin. Let me see. Let me see, guys. Okay. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Let me find it. Alvin. Let me see. Bro, week 2's already like almost over. That's what I'm trying. Yeah, hey, 6 Bowls, do you know the Rochelle, whatever her name is? Do you know her link? I can't find. I can't find her. If you could please drop the link for me, I will appreciate it. Kick it with Alvin. I know you are on week 3. So I wanted to see if you already had that playlist. Oh, it seems my ninja's not subscribed to you. Okay, my ninja account is subscribed to you now. I don't know what ninja account is. Hold on, let me find out. Oh, my TLT and Buddha shorts. So I gotta watch that video in full, so it sticks. Yeah, no problem. I just like to run in advance. The next one is 6 Bows. I'm going to your playlist right now, cause I got a question. 6 Bows playlist. Let's see. Watch our challenge. Okay. Okay. You gotta watch our challenge, but where's 2? You want us to, I guess, run that again? I think maybe on 3. Let me see. Let me look at the pictures. Week 2. Not week 2. And she doesn't have week 3 prepared. I think she did. Let me see. No, I don't have Instagram on this phone. I uninstalled it. If any of them were not mine, just had them for the list. I don't know how to do that. But we if you can create 20 25 videos and a playlist and call it Watch Hour Challenge 3, I got you. Share. Let's see. Let me see who is exactly in week 2. Derek is Derek Iverson Sr. here. Kick it with Alvin. You are Sunday. So if you can get that, I will greatly appreciate that. Simply Sarah, I am running you. You are gonna take over Friday because Tam cannot participate. But if those who already ran Tam, um, if you're kind enough and you're available enough to run Sarah, and then Georgia Girl only needs 21 hours. So if we can all run a playlist, it could be 10 videos, 6 videos, doesn't matter because I'm running most of her playlists. Miss Key Kitchen got it and others got it. Hello, welcome to the live of Georgia Girl, I Am Every Woman Wellness. This is breast cancer and domestic violence awareness month. We are basically asking anyone, have they ever experienced this trauma? Have they ever went through this? Hello, Dimps Designs, April Showers. But if anyone got Rochelle's link, can you please drop it in the chat? Well, I'm stuck up here. So I guess that's how I gotta be up here. I let it run. I put on waterfall. I can't put music because she has that ability. Actually, let me see. I gotta run SMB playlist, but SMB could wait for now. Let me see. Library. How do I go to YouTube Studio? Is she back?
Bye, y'all.
Oh, she's back.
I'll see y'all later on. I gotta go to my son game.
If you let
Hey,
this
everybody.
live run,
We're gonna do a part 2
listen,
of this. Hey, Miss April, good to
Georgia
see you.
girl,
I was just on here doing some
Georgia girl,
awareness for domestic
Georgia
violence.
girl, you can
We had
hear
Buddha
me?
up here. We had 6 souls up there.
Georgia girl,
I probably do a part 2 because I want to hear from the guys.
Georgia girl, can you hear me?
If I might
Oh
invite
yeah,
somebody to the game, I'll do a
she
part.
can't hear me.
Y'all somebody share your opinion. Good to see you, Miss April.
Georgia girl,
Y'all make sure y'all get with everybody. Get my
she
dress
can't hear me.
This will be my first time in this football game. So I gotta go out there and support them. Again, our dog. So are you heard about Chico? It's Chico. Dog, my little dog. My little dog Chico ain't going to I'm looking up. You know what I'm looking at things guys. Right now, I see y'all on this around. Probably because I come back. All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Georgia girl, Georgia girl.
Share that for me.
Georgia girl.
All right, then. Bye.